I guess if there's anything I would want me or anyone else to take away from this video is, if 5-year-old you got a dream, do whatever you can to make that dream be realized. Because I think those dreams we have when we're 5 years old and young, those things we desire with everything in us, those things are pretty aligned with who we are, who we were made to be, who we are at our core. And I think those dreams we have as kids are probably what will make us feel most fulfilled in life. Those childlike dreams, they can be really simple, but really, I think those are the things that we need most. So yesterday I was editing some footage of back when Zach and I were camping in the White Desert. And there was this clip of Zach standing in the middle of the White Desert, and there's all these limestone pillars around, and that whole experience was crazy. And it was something we never would have been able to experience anywhere else in the world, especially if we had never left our hometowns, if we had never left the States. And seeing that clip really struck me hard. It really reminded me of probably how much I've been taking my life here for granted. The fact that I live here is such a dream come true. Maybe I'm not living the dream, but I'm most certainly living my dream. From such a young age, I knew that I wanted to live overseas and wanted to experience cross-cultural life. I remember it so vividly. I was 5 years old, listening to people speak about cross-cultural living in Papua New Guinea, and I'll never forget it. It's so vivid in my mind, hearing about what love looks like across culture, across borders, across communities that don't even speak the same language. When people love each other, when people care about each other, that shows. It shows no matter what language you speak. It shows no matter what your cultural practices are. Caring about people, truly loving people, just speaks volumes. That's a language in and of itself. I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that that's what I wanted to experience when I grew up. And I'm living that dream. 24-year-old Kirsten is living 5-year-old Kirsten's dream. And I'm so incredibly thankful for it. But I think I've been going about my daily life not really thinking about it, not really living like this is my dream come true. I rarely leave my house for anything besides work or plans with people. I mean, I never take a moment to realize I live in Egypt. I've realized the dream that I've had since early childhood. I hardly ever take the time just to soak that up. The fact that I'm existing here is like a miracle. It's a dream come true. I wanted to come up here on this minaret because it's one of my very favorite places in the city. I mean, I can see all of it from here. And yeah, it just grounds me. It makes me realize that I'm here living in North Africa. I'm living my dream. And it helps me not take that for granted. I've never come up here before just to be by myself and soak it all in and recognize where I'm at and take the time to experience it just for experience sake. Not because I want time with friends, not because it's a cool thing to do, not because I want to take pictures, but just to experience it, because that's the dream, is to experience all the things that I wanted to experience. That thing I fell in love with when I was 5 years old, the idea of love across cultures, language, borders, race, the thing I fell in love with is the thing I get to experience and live every day. The fact that I get to celebrate holidays with people from all over the world, people that choose to be together, who choose to love each other, who choose to live life together. That's something I could have never experienced without leaving my hometown, without leaving where I grew up. It's really painful to miss the holidays with my family, to miss seeing my sisters grow up, but to choose love with people who are so different from you, it's really a lifelong lesson. I'm so thankful to have experienced, to to have learned through experience, not just through a textbook, not just through someone else's story, but to know and learn cross-cultural community because I lived it, because I received that, because that changed my life, because that taught me what it means to be the kind of human I want to become for the rest of my life. I don't know. Every time I've left Egypt, obviously I've come back so far, and to think that Zach graduates in 3 months and we could be getting on a plane to who knows where, and there's no guarantee that I'm gonna live here again. Inshallah, I'll come back here for sure to visit friends, no matter what happens, but the idea of leaving and that time of cross-cultural living coming to a pause, coming to an end, man, I just really want to soak it up while I have it. There's really nothing like it. So far, all of the content that I've made, little videos here and there, Instagram posts, every time I look back on those things, I remember really how lucky I am to be here. And I don't know, I hope that someday in the future, an older version of me will look back on this video from the 24-year-old version of me and just be thankful that 5-year-old me's dream was realized and I'm living it. And I guess, I hope my future self will thank me for taking the time to live it and be changed by it. Anyways, I guess that's enough talking for now. I've climbed these stairs many a time now, and it's never not terrifying.